welcome to the gamer hole. We're very sleepy.
That was like jumping into a cold pool, you know? You gotta just jump in. Z-Chum, everyone was like yawning and stuff, whatever, and Z-Chum's like, I'm starting, and like clicked record. And like, I'm not even that sleepy today. I was feeling great until these
hey, I'm feeling good.
Until these sleepy assholes.
I've already done 2 hours of work, so I feel good.
They dragged me down, and then that was a shock for me as well somehow.
I find that I need like a good 2 hours after waking up until I'm fully like ready to function for the day.
I need like 4.
I've been doing this thing where I wake up and start streaming like right after waking up.
Oh,
like
God.
I'll have some coffee and like I'll eat like a Kind bar or something, and I'll just pop that stream on, and it's like jumping into a cold pool. But then I, get through it early, and then I have like a lot of the day. Like I see daylight at the end of the stream. It's really nice instead of just like streaming till 9 p.m. and then shoving food into my mouth like a goblin downstairs. Like,
hey, what do you for dinner?
What do you
Great,
do?
I'll just shove a little down now. Thanks. That's what I do.
What do you do
night.
if you don't stream in the morning?
What?
That's
in the morning?
Like if you wake up, it doesn't matter. Like you can still see sunlight. You just have to go outside instead of streaming
I do.
in the morning. Okay, yeah. Then you're
but
fine.
I like,
Either way, you
I
see
like
sunlight.
being outside in the afternoon.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I like the morning.
Times.
Morning
I hate
stream
being
is
outside.
good.
Screw the sun.
Yeah.
I don't care
wish
about
I could
being
do
outside.
it. Dude, I feel like I would have a whole new array of people in my chat if I streamed
Yeah, you would.
an early morning stream.
You get the EU crowd.
The EU crowd, yeah.
I have like more viewers, I think, in the morning when I stream in the morning.
That's because you streamed and you were #1 in Tarkov for a while. So like you're gonna
because
get
he's the only one on.
right. Like if you're #1 or #2 in the category, then yeah, you keep streaming. That's a good time for you.
No, but even like playing Chivalry 2.
You were #1 in Chivalry 2. I checked.
Oh, I was?
Like, yeah. Well, Chivalry 2 is really bad because Chivalry 2, there's no one else streaming it. You were #1, and then the guy #2 had 100 viewers. Like,
nice.
Chivalry 2 is already dead, kind of, at certain times.
Take that, guy #2.
Team games with Respawns, they don't last on Twitch.
They don't last on Twitch. I hate it.
Which sucks.
I'm not big into Team Respawn games. Like, they're just, it's an outdated concept to me. And I realize a lot of people don't agree. But, like, regular Call of Duty, Team Respawns. Or that's a little bit different. It's small team. But, like, the big team stuff, like Battlefield, it's just like,
Yeah.
You
I think
need
it's
more of a competitive aspect.
I think all those have like a 2-week to a month life cycle on Twitch or YouTube, and then after that, it's like anyone who's dedicated might be able to still do it, but most of them are just like, let's move on. Just how it is.
That game, it's a casual, fun one.
But it is a lot of fun.
2.
I'm not hating on Shiv 2 for being an absolute blast, because it is. Especially, you get like a full squad of the boys, it's a party.
Yeah.
But
I like to throw shit in that game. Hack and slash, throw stuff, fucking clobber people. It's a good time. You just get in there and fuck around for a couple hours. You pick it up and put it down like this. It's not like a, I'm going to main this game for months kind of game. It's just,
there are some people who feel that way about Chivalry.
Well, that's not me, or
most of the population.
That's...
It's like that one guy who wears like has like a sword collection and wears knight helmets all the time. He's
like a medieval reenactment guy.
I only play Chivalry.
You see the hilt of this blade, like those guys on YouTube.
Which is funny because I play AOE all the fucking time, but.
Well, that's us being, generals, commanders, emperors, really. It's different. It's not a team respawn game. That's commanding an army in a tactical
there's a lot of the line of every game
battlefield.
of AoE.
Yeah, that ELO. For some reason, I care about that number so much. I care more about that number than the number in my fucking bank account. It's ridiculous.
I want to talk about E3. but I don't want to talk about E3 until we talk about Tarkov, because this morning Tarkov got an update, a pre-wipe event update, and it's Killa on Factory.
Well, we don't know it's a pre-wipe event.
Yeah, but
it
come
is probably a pre-wipe
Tell me
event,
one
though.
time BSG has done an event and it wasn't like the pre-wipe thing.
Right. That is
Right.
right. If it's a pre-wipe event, which it probably will wipe, because if
It
this
will.
fucks the economy at all,
Of course it
which
will.
the
Killa-
economy's already fucked, but I'm saying if it fucks the economy, they need to wipe.
This is-
Killa with a 100% spawn chance on Factory. This is a wipe.
It's gonna. Yeah, this has to be a wipe.
It's
'cause
more
that's
than
so
likely
much money
a
inflow.
wipe.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Don't
No,
say it because
please,
Dekie doesn't want to
no.
go back.
I just want to say, we all know my relationship with Tarkov. I mean, I'm an official Tarkov boy now. I've gotten cap and everything. But I'd just like to say that, like, the one thing I hated more than anything else about the Tarkov community was them coming into my chat and telling me that Nikita said. Every day, it's Nikita said. Nikita said. And I just, dudes, I was like, I don't even know who Nikita is. I don't know any of the, I just don't give a fuck. Stop. And they were like, Nikita said. And all I want to say, if this is a pre-wipe event, Nikita said he wasn't going to wipe for months.
true.
And now
That's
look.
true.
So do you know what? Everything Nikita says is bullshit, Tarkov community. It's all bullshit.
Well,
That's what I've been telling Aqua too. He says that it's not wipe event, but like I don't know. It's
But if
What do you
I mean,
mean?
maybe
Wait,
they're just
King,
having an event. I
have-
mean, the economy's already fucked. Who gives a fuck if they put Killer
Kings
on?
is flip-flopping on me.
No,
so bad right
no.
now. I was like, it's wiping.
No, that's what I'm saying, Aqua.
It's not.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. I've been telling Aqua forever that it's not wiping because Nikita said it's not wiping.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But he doesn't know anything.
But Nikita
Nikita
doesn't.
chooses wipe based on how he feels in the morning. He
I
wakes up
think that's
just
what
like,
it is, right?
Good
It
day
is.
for a
He's
wipe.
He
clearly,
flips a
like,
coin.
They have to wipe after a Killa fucking running
Yeah.
around Factory like this. They
How?
can't. They
They've
cannot
had Bitcoin
stabilize
being
after.
insane for the past
Honestly,
8 months.
I've always been like Nikita's saying 3 months. We're waiting 3 months, but with this event thing, he's gotta wipe. There's no way.
Yeah.
And they after an update like that, the factory expansion, and then needing to go into labs through the factory, forget it. You have to wipe that.
I don't think it's about that, but the economy. Once he
Yes.
fucks the economy
Wait,
with
what
a
do you mean
free
the
wipe,
economy
you have to.
repercussions?
What do you mean
Yeah,
needing
wait,
to go into labs through Factory? Is that what the Factory
You-
update's going to be?
Yeah, you can't go
Yeah.
into labs just by labs. You have to go in through factories.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah.
But,
That's sick.
think about all the fucking little troll goblins like Zeechum who will be waiting
We're gonna
outside
just
the
sit
fucking
there and wait
labs
to
entrance
harvest
now.
some labs key
Yeah.
cards.
You mean
Yeah.
Omid's gonna be sitting there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Omid will sit
I
there.
won't be
That's
sitting
right.
there. Omid will be sitting there. And I had this discussion with Omid that Kings is gonna probably fucking hate this, but
Nope.
Omid and I were talking about like coming up with a charity event where we like swap Twitch accounts for a day for like an event, but all the donos like go to some charity where like we just swap Streamlabs, and I stream on Omid's, Omid streams on my account type deal.
Oh my god!
Think about this though. Like,
Do you
you'll
realize
have-
how much I have to read those contracts to
I
make
know.
sure if that's allowed?
That's why
Oh,
I
God. All
we
right.
didn't like
That's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
seriously.
Not a big deal.
If
Yeah.
I was like, this is gonna take a lot of research.
Also, I would imagine you'd both get like more than usual viewers, right? New people will
Yeah,
be coming
yeah.
in, they'll follow, and then they'll be like, the next time you stream, they'll be like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" It's a funny idea, but like,
is funny.
Yeah.
TOS
That'd be great,
and-
especially if Omid's drinking. Then Zeechum has to worry about being banned.
I know.
What if you get each other banned? Yeah.
or like
That's
your
why so many people would watch. They'd be like,
Yeah.
It'd be
What's gonna
so good. The
happen? What are they gonna
possibility,
do?
yeah. I'm all in for this Zeechum. I want to see this happen.
I think
I'll
it's
donate
great
to a
idea,
charity.
right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Also, like your regular viewers who aren't aware of Omid
Yeah, they're
somehow
like
and
the-
aren't aware of the charity come in and be like, "Who is this guy? I don't know this guy. Unfollow."
This is
Yeah, don't do it.
I think it'd be great.
It's a funny idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I can talk to Twitch and see. I don't know. But anyways,
Anyways, that's cool.
E3. E3 now, guys.
No,
Yeah,
wait. I
E3.
still want
Well,
to talk
we
about
still got
Tarkov.
Tarkov
Hold on.
stuff to
Okay,
talk about.
Tarkov, guys,
I-
it's wiping. Everyone
Dude,
come back
more
to
than
Tarkov,
likely
please.
it's
We
wiping.
need the viewers
Yeah.
back. Please come back. Thank
I
you.
saw people talking about the Kill It On Factory, but I never knew that like people are actually saying there's going to be a pre-wipe event. That's scary.
Well, Kill On Factory would be the whole pre-wipe event. Like
Yeah.
It's just a boss. Who
Yeah,
cares?
but
but
that's such a huge
it's a free
gameplay
Yeah, that's a huge
change
economy
that,
change. Yeah,
Whenever they do anything like this, a wipe is
it's
very
almost
soon
always
after.
the wipe when they do a
Always.
serious.
Yeah. They'll either
event,
make
yeah.
all the scabs raiders in the past. What else did they do? Z-Chum. What was the last event?
I've never been there for a wipe event. I missed the last wipe event. There wasn't one for that.
What do you
Christmas
mean? No,
wipe.
we played together when we had the T7s on. That was a wipe event.
Yeah, but the wipe event was like everything's cheap. That wasn't really
That's a wipe event though.
like
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, I guess that. Oh no, it wasn't That wasn't a wipe event. That wasn't everything's
just-
cheap. That was
No,
like
it was.
they
Everything
announced
was
wipe,
cheap.
and then everyone was just blowing all their money.
But they made all the traders like half cost.
Yeah,
something.
they usually
yeah.
do that before the wipe. They'll
was
make it
like-
so everything's cheap. That way you can just blow through everything.
Experiment
Like
with
every
stuff, yeah.
can blow through everything. Yeah,
Which
Look
just,
how long this straw is. It's
that's a long
hilarious.
straw.
It was extremely long.
I'm surprised you don't have some glasses that it like loops around in.
Those are fucking awesome.
That's it. That's it. We can purchase it and write it off on tax.
I keep
We're doing
getting-
it. We're buying stupid stuff like that.
I keep
Kings.
getting a Facebook and Twitch ad for these fucking for those straw
Get 'em.
glasses.
Buy
that,
'em.
Yeah.
like-
Kings,
Send me an invoice after you buy them.
yeah, buy those for the official Creators Club purchase on my behalf.
Okay. Gotcha.
I want you to fund
Aqua's
this.
expenses are all just like funny gadgets and toys.
His little whistle.
Kings,
You know
we
what's
have
funny?
to do this.
You know what's funny is Z-Chums is like like a PS5, right? I got Z-Chum has a PS5 coming. I still haven't mailed it, but it's coming, I swear. Dekie has the chair, and then Aqua just has a million weird like glasses. And...
Kings, get out the company card.
I
have
want the
things to
platinum
buy.
Visa Kings.
Yeah.
He comes home with just a bunch of like Pez dispensers and bouncy balls.
I do have a lot of shit like that. I have a lot of toys for some reason.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting Aqua a company card, but then I was realized he might actually use it to buy stuff like that.
No. Don't give me that. You'll end
have
up
too
with
many
lots
toys.
of like sunglasses.
Yeah,
like
lots of
this.
sunglasses and other stuff.
Whatever.
Yeah. Are we done with Tarkov now?
I'm
Guys,
fine,
come back,
okay?
please.
Look, I
He's wacky. He's wacky. Oh, by the way, Spotify listeners, we're very sorry. He's holding up different weird items like a slinky. There you go.
Yeah, sorry.
Slinky. Yeah, we can wrap up
Yeah.
Tarkov. I'm just excited for the wipe is all.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm-
Yeah,
and-
I hope that it comes out.
And
July
I worked
1st,
my
by July
ass
1st.
off for 2 months making a Tarkov video.
And he can finally release
I
it.
finished it, and I was like, I
Mhm.
don't want to release it until wipe because the game is like I think a lot of people would agree the game is very slow right now. So I'm like,
Yeah,
I'll
it's a
wait for
little
wipe,
stale.
and then everyone will be excited about Tarkov. And then I was like, damn, wipe probably won't be for like another month. I'm gonna get rid of my last like a minute and a half of footage, and I'm gonna redo it and make it way better. And I'm gonna add another like 2 minutes to it with a new song. This is gonna be great. And now I'm like halfway through that, and it's
And now you
gonna
realize,
fucking
yeah.
wipe. And so now all I have to do for the next 3 days is just edit all day.
Yeah, now you're under pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
The,
it. Though. I'm done with Tarkov.
The factory boss. What is besides looking like a
Hunk.
He's
douche?
hunky. He's very hunky, that guy.
Right.
He's like shirtless with a
absolute
fucking
dream.
hammer.
Dude,
What a
he
dreamboat.
he looks like one of these like hype beast. He's like a hype beast kid in factory because he's got the little like harness thing on that like hype beast kids wear where they keep
Yep.
their pennies and stuff. He's got the harness on. He's shirtless.
I've
and then
never
he's got a
seen
bunch
that.
of like
don't know
douchebag
hype beast is.
tattoos, and then he's got like the Russian equivalent of a Supreme sticker on his face mask.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the
So
Supreme
I don't-
sticker
Amazing.
literally just says "kill" on it. Like,
That
whoa, we
that
get
was my
it.
question. Is yeah, I'm sure it's been translated a million times. I'm not that up to date. It just says kill.
Yeah, I knew it said "kill" because I've looked at dog tags of other people who have been killed by Killa enough times that I know what Killa's name looks like in Russian, and it looked pretty much exactly like that, but just a little shorter. So,
What's
pretty sure it says Kill. His name's Tagilla.
Tagilla.
Is he Killa's
Is
brother?
it Killa's brother? Is that why Killa's chilling on Factory?
Yeah.
I think so.
That'd be pretty cool.
Ooh.
Tarkov lore, everyone.
Yeah. You know who fucking sucks? Sanitar. What a lame boss. That guy is such a bitch.
Dude, I was so happy.
He's my least favorite.
No,
he
Sanitar
sucks.
came in. No, Sanitar was great because they wanted to introduce meds, and that was the whole thing. Was Sanitar's
And they never
a big
even
drug
introduced
guy.
the cool med. It was supposed to be like
That's
a
true,
psychedelic one with like drawings all over it that you inject and it gets you high. And they never even did it.
But he was all about meds. I don't know what this one is about. Just a factory expansion. So I guess every boss kind of has like a has a theme.
Listen, if
he's
I can't loot
from
that
Rainbow
hammer, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
I don't think
that
you
hammer
can.
better be like equipable in a gun slot.
Yeah.
How could they not
wait,
have it?
that would be
but
awesome.
That's a lot of changes for like mechanics and stuff because that's not going to be your regular like.
Not really.
Hatchet.
Well,
he'd have to make.
Maybe
They'd have to make
it
new
a regular
animations.
hatchet, and then you pull it out.
Well,
two
they
hands.
have to make the animation for him. You know, the guy,
not
the
first
boss.
person. Though.
Well, yeah, but
they don't have to make it a separate item. They could just make it attached to his. But yeah,
it could not be usable too. It could be a lootable, like that you turn in for a quest or something. But yeah.
I want usable sledgehammer. If there isn't usable sledgehammer, I'm going to be
honestly,
very
usable
upset.
sledgehammer would be amazing.
If it does wipe, my item might be in the game now. That's exciting.
Yeah.
That is exciting. Look
That's
at
exciting.
that.
Yeah.
Loot Lord item. How are you going to check that? I guess you could.
I don't know what it's going to be. Like, Nikita clearly doesn't. He just says shit that he doesn't mean. He said it was going to be this, but I don't know now. It could be anything.
And I'm hovering on the go button to make more of those, but I'm waiting to see like
it could be a jar of scav shit. I don't know. Could be anything.
The new Aqua FPS item, literal shit, just guarding.
Yeah,
I'm very worried about the factory expansion. Like, factory is my favorite map.
Yeah, same.
By far.
It's not very big. From what it looks like and from what they said, it's not going to be a huge expansion. It's just going to be an extra little section that I think attaches to like the underground that goes into like a medical thing that attaches to where you go into labs. So it's not going to be that big.
Then I'm just I don't like change.
I heard there's going to be 2 new spawns or something, which is supposed to fix the factory spawn issue.
But I like the factory spawn issue.
Well, the factory spawn issue is there's two, right? The forklift spawn and another spawn is too close where you just literally.
I love that. I love spawning there.
But it's not. It's only too close for people who don't understand the spawns. Otherwise, you spawn and you know exactly where the other person is.
Yeah, but if you, I don't know, like I don't know how it works really with slow computers. But if you have a slow computer, is that worse?
Well, fuck you.
No, they fixed that.
Okay, as long as it's not.
There's a waiting for other players
as long as you
now.
spawn at the same time, it should be fine.
No.
I mean, that used to not be the case, and it was fucked. But now they fixed it.
Okay.
I think you're backwards, Aqua. I think it's the other way around now. Is if it used to be you'd get stuck waiting for players for a long ass time, and it was because you're waiting for these slow computers to load in. They changed it where if you have a slow computer, it'll only wait for like 30 seconds, and then everyone just spawns in, and if you're slow, you spawn in late.
Really?
Yeah, it decreased the wait time.
I have no idea.
Was right, but I'm definitely
no.
Either way, the point is that as long as it's not terrible for everyone, I don't care about the spawns. But I think they're keeping the same spawns, but they're adding 2 more or something like that.
That was the whole reason I went to factories, because I knew there'd be a guy like 10 seconds away from me to fight, and I wanted to fight.
Yeah.
Well, I like factory. I like factory close thing. I'm worried about the grenade spam. That's the only part of factory that I don't like.
Well, it's gonna happen because factory is gonna be the most popular map, and then that's just it's just how it's gonna be for a while. That's why I don't want them to touch my little baby. They're look what they've done to my boy.
Dude, I was having the worst time in Tarkov for the last like month. Just every map getting completely shit on, just massacred. And I was like, that's it. I'm gonna try factory. I went to factory with a vector, and I shit on people for probably 6 raids in a row. I think I just killed everyone. It was fucking awesome. I have a renowned respect for Factory. That's what I needed to do all along, was just go to Factory.
Yeah, it's the only map I can kill people on, so I just keep playing it over and over again.
Same. That'll be cool.
Yeah,
I think we're all looking forward to it.
I think we can expect a wipe now, and we'll have fun.
2 weeks.
I'm
I think
ready
in
for
2
it.
weeks-ish. Yeah, I think
Hey,
July
by the
is
time
probably
this
when it
episode comes out, maybe the game's wiped.
Maybe it's already wiped. Maybe you guys are having fun. Let's just pretend. Guys, wipe is going so amazing. I just barely got a bunch of stuff. I'm so close to getting Kappa already. Splice that in wherever.
And I can't believe Dogecoin is at $4. This is crazy.
Yeah, why is Dogecoin at $4, guys? That's crazy, guys.
Wait, is it actually?
No. We're
It's
just
like
saying.
30 cents.
Oh, for the future. I get it. Yeah, okay. I get the joke.
I was really hoping you got that one, Aqua.
Aqua, yeah.
Aqua's all like,
Well, my concentration was broken. I got a phone call.
Aqua was playing Resident Evil Village the other day.
Yesterday.
Yesterday, and one of the women, I don't want to spoil or anything for people that haven't, but one of the women could not be. Yeah, one of the vampire ladies can't be hurt by bullets, and then he breaks the glass accidentally, through the cutscene, and she's like, outdoors, it's terrible, and then he didn't realize that outdoors weakened her. So I watched him play for 4 minutes, running around going, "How do you damage her? How do you damage her?" Until he accidentally kills her by having her in front of the window. Shooting her.
Are you supposed to shoot out the window?
You're supposed to shoot out both windows. There's 2 windows. You didn't shoot out the second window.
Resident Evil spoilers, by the way. Everyone listening.
Yeah, sorry.
Also, okay, that game is so silly. I was expecting. I never played a Resident Evil title before. I had fun. I enjoyed it. It was it's like a dark comedy, that game, really. It's not it's not a horror game. Come on. Even I'm not scared of that shit.
He's scared.
I was more turned on, really, when I saw that big lady. but yeah, no, it was fun. It was fun. I'm excited to keep playing it. But apparently, I had the biggest brain gamer move of all time.
He didn't.
There's this puzzle where you have to turn these statues. And I just went at it with the most flawed and completely random logic. And it apparently takes other people several minutes to figure out this puzzle. I did it in first try, 1 second, with the most ass backwards bullshit logic possible.
Right. The funny thing is,
and everyone was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Everyone watching's and I even said it in chat. I was like, "Oh, this is gonna take him a while," because you have to read the thing and then you have to kind of figure it. It's really easy, but he didn't even read it, so he had no idea what he was doing. And he's like, "Oh, just pour the wine for the woman." And then one
lady was holding a glass, the other one had a bottle. I was like, "Okay, so I should face her to her because she's got to pour wine into that glass." This guy's holding a hunk of meat. And he's going to give it to the horse. So I turned him towards the horse.
No, and that was the logic. He gives it to the horse. And it's like, what? Flawed logic, but it works,
I feed the horse.
I don't know if you guys have...
It's close to the puzzle, but it's not quite there. It just was a weird logic, and you didn't even read, so you just went, whatever, I'll just turn these things, make up my own story, and it worked out.
Yeah. I'm the best gamer. There it is.
Simply
Have you guys
gaming.
played that game? Any Resident Evil?
No.
It was fun, man. It's stupid, but fun.
Right. That's what it is. It's stupid fun.
I remember
with a little bit of
going
horror.
to my friend's house back. What system? Resident Evil was on GameCube, right?
Oh, Resident Evil 4, hell yeah, dude. It was on the Cube, which is so unusual for the Cube.
I remember that. Yeah. I was like, what is that
how
doing
did
on the
Resident
Cube?
Evil first release on GameCube before PS2 or anything else?
Konami.
Resident Evil
I don't
did
know.
this thing where all of its maps were actually photorealistic textures instead of actually being rendered game world. And they had the reason they had fixed camera angles was because they couldn't move the camera around because it was just photos essentially. And that's why the game looked so good on GameCube, is because it was just photos. That's why the camera was fixed. I remember going to my buddy's house and being like, "How the fuck is this on GameCube?" Like, I got an Xbox.
Because GameCube was a terrible, terrible system.
Don't underestimate the cube.
How is this? It was because it was photos. It was because it was photos instead of an actual render.
Technologically speaking, GameCube was not very strong at all.
It was a little weird.
Nintendo console is. The GameCube was portable, bro. You grab the cube, you go to your fucking handle, throw down into Mario Party. You're like, "Hey, bros, you want to cube up?" And they're like, "Hell yeah!"
Portable. It's
portable.
got you
grab
like,
that handle.
Yeah, you're like,
bring it to fucking Derek's house.
Look at my handle, and then you've got this bundle of fucking wires and controllers.
All right. All right, the cube might have been a little weird, and the little discs were very weird, but
the little discs,
that had some aesthetic to it.
It did.
You got to admit.
I think the cube's one of the coolest consoles, man.
Yeah, dude, I love the cube, and let's not forget about the comfort of that fucking controller. That is the greatest controller ever made, in my opinion. GameCube controller.
I disagree.
Are you guys? What?
Yeah, I disagree. I think we all disagree.
You guys have fucking alien hands? Are you serious?
I disagree.
I don't ever remember thinking a GameCube controller was
How do you think
like
that
superior?
fucking Lego brick looking ass controller is ergonomic?
How is this?
Let's take a look right here. I have one right
looks
here.
Pretty decent.
It feels amazing. Are you insane?
No, it doesn't.
No.
And the weird trigger thing also wasn't good.
It's got a bumper button only on the right side.
Yeah, that was one thing that I never liked.
That's the Z button.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but you don't.
These are bumper buttons.
It doesn't. Nah.
No, those are trigger buttons.
God, it's so comfortable.
And like, what the fuck's with it's got like these gray circle buttons around it.
It doesn't have the dual stick functionality though for like a shooting game. It doesn't work because it's got the C. But it's not designed for that. You know, let's not.
I don't like it.
All right, I think it's comfortable.
I would say that it was an upgrade. It was an upgrade from the N64 controller.
Dude, I saw this thing that was
this right here as well. Let's analyze this for a second.
Yeah, that it was an upgrade from that.
This is a weird controller, I admit.
I
enjoyed it. Okay,
listen. I like about it.
Look at the controller as dude. I never understood N64 controllers. Take away those 3 prongs, right? And it's essentially, imagine it's just a little NES controller or a Super NES controller. That's all it was. And like the patent information for it, it looks like a controller popped into like a holder essentially. And now I get it. Now I understand it. But until now, I never got it.
Why though?
I remember the first time I held it like this. I have a friend. He is such a freak. He is such a freak. He's one of my best friends. I love him. I love him to death. But he holds the controller like a fucking dickhead. All right. He holds it like this, just like this. Got his A, and then he goes like this. he uses this like a little. He just like goes like this
joystick.
And then you might be wondering like, how does it get Z in the back? You know. Like this.
With his middle finger on his right hand.
What?
Yeah.
And he uses his entire left hand to hold
like
the thumbstick.
when we were playing GoldenEye, you know, like, hey, let's go. He was like, and like shooting with this. what
whatever
an
works,
asshole.
man.
Did he grow up to be a normal human being? Like, is he?
Kind of. So weird.
It says I lost connection to server.
Reconnected. Yeah, we might have some
It's fine. It saves our videos locally.
Okay.
It'll upload it at the end. It's fine.
All right.
Okay. I also saw that.
I was very alarmed.
Yeah, weird. Anyways, I wanted to talk about E3.
Okay.
I kept it. So Aqua and I watched the Microsoft Bethesda E3 together.
Yeah, we were doing our gamer due diligence.
Aqua was very hyped.
I know we moved on from Tarkov, but Nikita did talk a lot about Streets of Tarkov. They showed like a new Streets of Tarkov trailer. They showed destructible environment.
All right, Streets looks cool. The destructible environment's only for a very small section. There's going to be like special walls, and then also there's going to be
the walls looked really shitty too.
Well, there's only a few walls that'll be able to break.
I get that it's not every wall, but like usually you just have some small cracks in it. It looks like just giant boulders.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, and then also he said that there's going to be like books and stuff that will be destructible. Essentially, bookcases will you shoot them and then the books will pop away.
You know why?
What?
So you could loot that sledgehammer from that guy and sledge those fucking walls open like Sledge in Rainbow Six Siege.
Maybe.
It's big brain.
Yeah, you're really connecting the dots, Aqua.
They used the grenade launcher, but there might be the sledgehammer thing. That'd be cool.
We'll see.
But
yeah, Streets looks great. It's not even close. It's not going to be this year. He said it's most likely going to be 2022.
Lighthouse is coming before Streets. Yeah.
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 But Streets, he said some sections are fully done, but like putting it all together is going to be almost impossible, right? Especially with the coding of the new AI that roams is going to be. Yeah. I don't know how they're going to do that.
So
good luck.
Yeah, Nikita said. I mean,
yeah, Nikita said
good,
but he did say that Streets is going to be as big as the whole rest of the game combined, essentially.
Oh, God.
So it's going to be a while till that's out.
Yeah, but it looked cool. Looked really cool.
Yeah.
He said that we only saw one little section, but
yeah.
Xbox,
so some games that I am very excited because somebody I think Hazard maybe somebody asked us in a previous members only episode what games we were looking forward to, and we were all like, I don't know, I'm not really looking forward to anything. And then I watched the Microsoft Bethesda fucking E3 press conference. Back for Blood, Bethesda's Starfield, the like space RPG, sick.
That's in over a year, but yeah, that looks sick.
Halo Infinite having free to play multiplayer.
I like that. I think that's a good move for them.
Me too.
I think that is a good move. I'm not that excited for it.
I'm very excited.
Well, there is a grappling hook in it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Let me swing. I said last episode, let me swing around in any game, and I'm fucking dialed in. I'm on board. I'll be playing Halo, swinging around like a little space monkey.
Oh, that VR game that
awesome.
Dekie played the other day has grapple.
I didn't see the grappling hook in Halo. Is it grapple and automatically reels you in, or can you reel yourself in and out and actually swing with physics?
It looks like you could adjust like your physics and height on the grappling hook as you go to like increase your momentum.
Grappling hook.
Yeah, and you could use it to like pull weapons to you and like grapple to vehicles and shit.
In Battlefield now, you mean?
No. Halo.
What? How did Aqua get to
Aqua is just
Battlefield also has a grappling hook. That was the theme of the entire conference.
I'm hyped about I'm big time hyped about Battlefield. I'm gonna play the shit out of that game when Battlefield comes out. Battlefield 2042. Oh,
I don't know.
Dude, that trailer,
I don't know.
What do you mean I don't know? That trailer was fucking awesome.
No,
dude.
Yeah, but it's It's the same Battlefield problem. Battlefield always looks amazing, and the trailers always look amazing, and then you play it
when it comes out,
and you're like, like no, it's great for
dude,
2 weeks. It's another one of those things where 2 weeks to a month, and then you're like
3 when it came out, and I was like, this is fucking sick. I love it. And then I played Battlefield 4, and I was like, this
we
is fucking sick.
Team spawn games don't last. But they don't care. Everybody buys
they don't
them.
last on Twitch.
Yeah, they can still last for Z-Chum in his free time.
Right, exactly.
I think they last for people who just want to play a fun game. Like
I
played Battlefield 4 for like 3 years, dude. I would call that lasting.
Okay, so for me personally, I don't play those games for that long. For
me personally, 2 months maybe.
I'll play a month or two, but that's enough. You know, I enjoy it for that month or two, and I got my money's worth out of it. That's my opinion. But
Also, we stream, so like we are inclined to not play games just like in our free time for the fun of it. You know,
I don't think people realize that. After a stream, I'm kind of gamed out more or less, and I'll play like a weird like mellow game or like just totally different thing. But
I don't want to go play like a game for another 4 hours now after playing like a Tarkov for 4 hours straight. I don't have the energy, you know.
We do play like Age of Empires for like 3 hours at night, but that's like very. Like, it has to be a game that really grips you. Like, I'm not just gonna like throw a game on unless it's like Skater XL or something. I just listen to music and do some kickflips and stuff. But yeah,
but I see how it can be hard to play a game like Battlefield for now another like 4 hours immediately after streaming. It just, I don't know.
Well, when it's brand new, maybe, but yeah.
I am looking forward to it. I think it looks fucking awesome, and I do think I'm going to play it a lot.
I was like medium excited about it, and then I saw that gameplay trailer, and now I'm pretty excited. Sorry, Dekie.
I will give my counter argument. I am incredibly unexcited.
Boo.
My thing with Battlefield is and for one, I'm not into big team respawn shooters. I'm not. Even in my free time, it'd be fun for a few days, but then I need consequence. And like just winning the match isn't enough for me. Winning a BR match seems to be enough for me, but my brain's fucked. So my thing is I really enjoyed games like that. 1942, huge on. Battlefield peaked
that was a good one.
Battlefield 2 for me.
It was.
Peaked at number 2. Like it was had its, I'm not saying it was realistic like Tarkov or Squad, but it was more based in realism back then. And I really liked it. It was this perfect thing, and then not to mention Project Reality spawned out of that. But Battlefield 2 was the peak, not counting Bad Company. Bad Company was offshoot, best of the best, but that was super out there and bizarre, which was awesome, though, with the full destructibility and everything. Yeah. But then Battlefield 3 came out, and this was a big change in the Battlefield franchise for people not familiar.
Yeah, it came
was
on
a major
Came on like 3 discs for Xbox, man. This is a game that takes 3 discs to fucking install. Hell yeah.
It was a huge difference, and I was super pumped. I followed it closely. Like I had like a million different news articles up all the time about Battlefield 3. Then it came out, and I hated it. It was like they went too far into the fun, campy, like be extreme side of things for Battlefield. Because, like, Battlefield 2 had some of that. You could still do some weird stuff, but it wasn't to any extreme degree of jumping out of an airplane, shooting another airplane with an RPG, getting back in your airplane, then cutting people with helicopter blades and all sorts of bullshit that Battlefield has become. And then Battlefield 4 just went even more full tilt into the whole, like, extreme bullshit. And I hate it. It just ruins the game for me. I'm not playing this shit. And now we got fucking goddamn tornadoes, sandstorms, fucking goddamn rocket launches. It's stupid. It's not even. Get it out.
Yeah, I think it's great. I've just I
have noticed I am very much in the minority on this opinion.
I think it's fucking
take me back to a slightly more realistic based situation.
That's why I didn't like it at first. But then I saw the gameplay. I saw that grappling hook. I saw the swinging around. I saw like how pretty the game looked. And now I'm like,
Aqua is a sucker for trailers.
And drive it into someone and fucking blow them up. That's sick.
That was the most you could do in Battlefield 2. Now you can like...
Sick, dude. Give me more
They just
of
went
that.
too far. They turned it up to 11 and they shouldn't have. That's all I'm saying. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of hate for that.
Yep. I think you're going to get a lot of hate
I'll
for
still
that.
buy it and play it. Let me be clear, but I'm not going to like it. I'm going to complain a lot.
I bet Dekie's going to love it. I bet it's going to come out and Dekie's going to love it.
Yeah.
It might become Dekie's main game and he'll just grind all the time.
I'm not expecting to like play that for like... I'm not expecting for that to be my main game or anything. Like I'll play it. It'll be fun a little bit here or there. Yep. But games like that, they just don't grip me for real.
Maybe
like
this
there's
is
nothing there to keep me invested.
Maybe this is the one that finally grips you.
But like you need consequence. Like Dekie said, you need consequence. You need a ranked ladder to climb. You need to lose that gear if you die.
That's what I was.
Wait, but it's gonna have like a hazard zone mode that's supposed to be like that. Apparently.
What, a battle royale?
I was gonna ask you, are they bringing a shitty battle royale in like Firestorm?
No. God, they specifically said no battle royale.
Okay.
But they said there's going to be like
sick of that shit.
A hazard mode, and everyone's assuming the hazard mode is going to be like Tarkov-esque, where you go in, and if you die, you lose all your shit. But anything you get in
no respawn
hazard zone, you get to keep.
So what? So is
That's
that going to be a
I don't know.
separate
That's like an
game?
entirely other game. I doubt
I don't
it.
know.
How though? There's no
I don't know.
inventory.
Yeah, they'd
Like,
have to do so
Maybe
much
there is
outside
an inventory.
stuff.
We don't know.
Maybe
man.
maybe Tarkov 2. Maybe Tarkov was so good they made Tarkov 2.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I mean, Hunch.
It might
or
be
could-
some small like step in that
Yeah.
direction, but
It might be Hunt. I don't know.
I could
Yeah.
see
might
them
be
trying
Hunt
to go for
Showdown
that.
inventory.
appease you guys.
Yeah, I don't. That's what I'm curious because I used to love like big team games. Like that was my shit. I was super in on. I don't know if it's like streaming that's ruined it for me, and it's just made me like appreciate games that are more appropriate for streaming, which I doubt because I play a lot of shitty games. Or if it's just like an outdated genre, or just me not liking that game mode anymore. I feel like gaming in general has stepped away from that though. There's not a lot of big team games left, and there used to be. That's all it was.
I think we were given a taste of like real game styles, like that survival game. That
I think
Rust,
it started
that
with Daisy.
Tarkov, and now we're like, we need more.
And,
We
yeah,
need
now
that.
we're addicted to it, and we need more permanent
Daisy.
consequences.
Yeah, that was. Right,
Daisy was
Daisy,
pretty
when that
crazy.
came, that was fucking groundbreaking. Like no one
That
had ever
mod,
seen
yeah.
anything
Feel
like
wait,
that.
if I
Nobody
die,
had ever
I
been so
lose
miserable.
all
Yeah.
my shit. I don't get it. And it's, yeah, you lose everything. Isn't it great? No. What do you mean?
And then you keep playing.
But it turns out it
12
is
hours,
great.
lose your stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't appreciate it as much anymore, and I feel like I'm
Jaded
not everybody
gamer.
feels that way, but I feel like in general, yeah, gaming has kind of moved from that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just old. It's just old. It's not really the.
It's just.
But they did
all-
announce that it was going to be like 124 players, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, aside from that, let's not forget about that fucking sweet looking snowboard game. Woo!
Yeah, that was.
I'm gonna
cool.
be all over that. That looks awesome.
Shred
It's
or
not
whatever the fuck it
SSX.
was.
Tricky.
Yeah, dude, it's not tricky.
It might be. It could be good.
It
It,
looked
looks
pretty
good to
cool,
me.
man.
I'm
Yeah.
down.
I
They
don't
haven't made a
really-
good snowboard game since
don't really care.
SSX
Man,
Tricky.
I kept seeing a ton of games that would be like,
Okay.
play it first with Xbox Game Pass. And I was like, damn, Xbox Game Pass
Dude.
looking pretty good.
Listen. I just want to go off a jump and hold this and this until I do a big flip.
Well,
and
I
then
hate to tell
land,
you,
and I'll be happy. That's enough
Yeah.
for me.
you can do that, but you got to buy an Xbox first.
No, a lot of these were like
PC, man.
Xbox Game Pass, but it's, for PC.
Yeah.
Is it on PlayStation as well, or just PC?
PC.
No, it's got to be
Xbox Game
PC.
Pass.
So it's
Xbox.
Xbox everywhere. It's Xbox
Yeah.
everywhere then. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Which-
Microsoft's
That's
trying to-
Xbox's game and ace in the hole that'll keep them alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Integration with PC.
Microsoft's trying to make Xbox actually mean like Xbox console and PC. So when you
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
it's on Xbox, what
It's
you
just like,
actually
yeah,
mean
ecosystem.
is
Yeah.
it's on the Xbox platform.
Well,
the
those
Xbox.
Xboxes are essentially just PCs. I mean, consoles
Yeah.
have always been that, but
That's the smartest
They're
thing
even more
they'll
PC
have
now.
ever done, by the way.
Yeah.
For Xbox to do that.
Yep.
Game Pass is
Um,
dope on PC. I don't play hardly any of those games, but when I do, I'm always super excited. I'm like, fuck yeah. Dude,
I got
got
it just
Game
for Sea of
Pass.
Thieves, and then I kept it for all the other games.
Oh my god, I got absolutely devastated on stream the other day.
why?
Someone was like, "Hey Aqua," in a donation with
Oh, yeah.
Brian TTS voice. They're like, "Hey Aqua, did you see the Sea of Thieves update on Xbox Game Pass?" And I was like, "Yeah. I mean, I saw it. That's like that. I can't believe they're like integrating, And then he's like, Sea of Thieves nuts fit in your mouth." Oh my god, that was such a good one.
Mm-hmm.
that is really quality, dude.
That was like I literally I was like drinking something and I was like, good one. That was very good.
That is good.
It's too watery. I'm not drinking that.
Speaking
But
of,
yeah.
we have a lot more to cover. We've covered like
We've got to
two
zoom
games
through
out of-
these.
out
Yeah,
of-
we gotta zoom through these.
Okay. Yeah.
Sea of Thieves crossover with Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Caribbean. Here's my question for you guys: did any of you give a fuck about Pirates of the Caribbean besides the first movie?
No.
No.
Because
No, just the first movie.
yeah, same here. There's other people that got like really mad at me for saying that. I was like, it was the first movie. That was it.
And then
First
Disney
one was the only
acquired
good
it.
The rest of
one.
them sucked.
And
Disney
kicked
had it the whole
out,
time.
Fuck, what's his name? Johnny Depp. Right? They
No,
booted
Disney
him.
had it the whole time though. But yes,
Oh, sure. But
The
then
first one was
Disney
the best
booted
one.
him because of was
Was he not in
the
the
whole
latest
Amber,
ones?
whatever the fuck her name is thing, her like abusing him, and they thought there was too much controversy around him, so they fucking fired him.
Even
And
though
then
it
they
turns
made
out she
another
was the
Pirates of the
abusive
Caribbean
one.
movie, and I think none of the original actors were like in it.
I don't think anybody saw it
Yeah.
either.
I thought he was in all of them.
No.
Yeah, I
But yeah,
thought so too.
I didn't ever
actually.
care about anything besides the first one.
Yeah,
Yep.
first one was good. After that, I mean, the first one even had its problems, but it was Disney, so you had to expect some like tropes that whatever, and some bad writing. But yeah, it was pretty good. First one was
AOE4.
good.
That was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
AOE4.
It looks like an AoE 2 reskin,
It
but
looks like
I'd
It looks
be
like
okay
a mobile
with that.
game.
it
Yeah.
actually doesn't look. It honestly looks more like a mobile game
Dude,
to me.
it
I
looks
It
saw
doesn't
fucking
a
look-
lot
horrible.
of people in
I'm
Twitch
wondering.
chat, but it's Twitch chat, so come on. But like
Twitch
everyone
chat,
in
you never
Twitch
know.
chat was like, "Fucking mobile game, snooze, snooze."
I didn't even think about that.
Z.
looks like a mobile
Well, they don't even know what Age of Empires is. They're
what they
fucking
don't
the people
realize-
watching that are like 14-year-olds who
What
think
they
that's a
don't
mobile
realize
game.
is
All
Age of
RTS is mobile game to them.
mobile
Yeah.
games look like Age of Empires. Not Age of
Right.
Empires looks like mobile
Exactly.
games. Yeah.
They don't know
That
shit.
doesn't look like my Age of Empires.
And the reason is
Yeah.
because
Get outta here.
it's an addicting game style. So you like dumb it down to a mobile platform and it gets downloads and plays because
Ooh, I didn't even think about that. This could be what that is. It could be a mobile game.
no. It
I
already
mean,
said it's
I don't
PC.
know. I don't know what it's gonna be, but
They
it
might
could be
try and port it.
Well,
cross-platform.
yeah, they'll port it.
We'll see.
But who cares if they port it?
No.
If it's good, it's good.
Here's my theory on AoE 4. I've been a big boy AoE fan very long time. Played the original one back in like 97.
Me too.
Definitely played Age of Kings in 99. Big influence on my life. And then I'm deep in it now. But they just came out definitive edition in what? Late 2019?
Something like
I think
that.
that's when they
Yeah.
released
Yeah,
it.
I
And then
think
they had
so.
the HD, 2013. And they've just been reskinning the same game and adding, DLCs for it. So I understand that they can't just update graphics and come out with AoE 4 being just a new AoE 2, which is what we want. I realize they gotta step away from that because they have a recent version of it that has 4K graphics that has been updated and that they're still putting out DLC for. So like they can't just add on top of that or else it makes that obsolete. But whatever the fuck they're doing is not it. that's I don't know what the hell that game is, dude.
We
It
won't
looks
know.
horrible.
We'll
to
see.
me.
Can I
we
cut
won't-
you
we
off
won't know for a while.
For 1 second. I had a little splotch on my monitor right
I
on
saw
Dekie's
that.
forehead.
Yeah.
You ever like clean off your monitor on top of like someone you're video chatting with's face? It feels funny. Like I was just like giving you a little
Press.
tickle. But anyway, sorry. AoE 4.
He's like raging about how he hates how AoE looks, and you're like patting
I'm
his
just like,
little
calm
head.
down.
like,
Hey there, big guy.
Dekie, wait for a real gameplay reveal. Dekie,
Yeah.
calm down.
We'll
Yeah.
see.
And I get we don't know. We don't
Listen,
know.
yeah.
My theory is AoE 2 is going to have more players by the end of 2022 than AoE 4 does.
No, what I think is
Or no, by the end of
4
2021, this year.
I think they've had 20
Possibly.
years to realize they fucked up with AoE 3, went back to AoE 2, and then supported AoE 2 for 20 fucking years. And they learned. They realized like, hey, if we fuck up and make a bad game, no one's gonna buy it. No one wants it. So we gotta do right on AoE 4. And I think the shitty looking graphics is a good sign because it means they didn't like just try to go look at
They
these crazy
concentrated on
graphics.
gameplay.
Yeah, they concentrated on making sure the game plays the way we want it to
Balancing.
play. Yeah.
Hopefully they nerf the mangonel a little bit.
Have you guys played Civilization?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 4X game?
Mhm.
It's got Civilization graphics. Like you pull them up side by side.
Yeah.
The fucking
Sure.
horses look the goddamn same. It is a goddamn disaster. I'm not a
How is
I
that
don't
a
care.
disaster? Dude, look at AoE 2. It looks like shit. It's an amazing game.
AoE 2 looks amazing. It's almost photorealistic. What are you talking about? You can
It's an
muscles on the
isometric
villagers when they're chopping wood.
Man, that
fucking
enhanced
roller
graphics
coaster.
pack, you can zoom in, you can see the nipples on those villagers.
It's fucking
It's
roller coaster
unbelievable.
tycoon looking ass game, dude. No one
I
can
don't know.
argue.
I was so mad. I hope you're right, Zichum. I hope you're
know,
right. The
dude,
gameplay's amazing, but I am.
I don't
got a
give a
good
fuck
feeling
about
about it.
graphics. I actually like games with shitty graphics like that. That
Yeah.
Fortnite style graphic, like that
Doesn't bug me.
Somerville game coming out, that looks sick. I
Yep.
like the look of that. What's that called? Somerville or whatever? That game with the family like surviving or whatever.
Yep.
That looked great.
The one
I'm
where they're
excited for
killing,
that
like,
shit.
Vampires in the street.
I don't think
don't
it was
know.
vampires.
I
It's
just
probably like a
saw-
zombie survival game,
Yeah, it
but
was
it looks
just like
good.
So-
people living through the apocalypse or something. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's called Somerville.
So everyone can tell on the podcast that Dekie and I do not like trailers and hype, and then Aqua and Zichum live for that hype
been
and
hurt
those
Yeah.
too many
trailers.
times.
They love the trailers.
Dude, I've been
Well, let's
fucked
not
plenty of
Diablo
times.
2
but-
Resurrect.
That looked dope.
Yeah.
I'm pumped. I'm very
They
pumped
better
for Diablo 2.
better not fuck that up
We'll see.
in terms of game creation, joining games, lobbies.
I hope that
Don't fuck
Battle.net
that up like you
does
did
it
in
so you-
3.
you can buy every single item. You just have to pay an extra $2.99. That's what I'm praying for.
No.
I'm praying for Blizzard to finally to continue selling out and just do
If they do
microtransactions.
that will be the nail in the coffin for them. Everyone will be like, I'm done. Blizzard, fuck you. And be out of there.
Yeah, remember
They've
when
been saying
everybody
that for
said that?
years.
Yeah,
People
remember when
have been
everyone
saying
said
that for
that
years.
about EA
And then
and Battle
Right,
and Star Wars Battlefront,
Yep.
and then they bought the next one anyways.
Mhm. Yep.
I'm pumped about
EA,
Diablo.
EA bought Blizzard.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Wait, did they? No, they did. No, they didn't.
Wait, was it not EA? Someone
It's
bought
Activision.
Blizzard.
Activision.
bought Blizzard. Yeah,
Oh,
Activision.
yeah.
Activision and Blizzard are the same. Yeah.
I'm pumped about Diablo 2 because I never got to do it because like I was forbidden from ever. Like once my parents learned my friends had that game, I couldn't go to their house for like a month.
Oh, I agree. I'm gonna play that game. as
So
well.
like
that
I
game-
missed the Diablo 2 train. I played
Yep.
Diablo 3 and I was like, what the fuck is
Diablo
this shit?
3 sucks ass.
Yeah.
That's why. Diablo 2 is fucking awesome. And
So I'm pumped.
that's a shame, Decky. I grew up doing
Aqua,
that
you're
devil
the reason
shit.
I'm excited, Aqua, because I know what an influence it had on you.
That was all right. So everybody had like a game growing up that just defined them. That was mine.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Diablo 2. Ooh.
And as far
Good
as we
shit.
know, you don't worship Satan. So look at him,
No,
Mom.
no,
Look
no.
at
Well,
him.
he does, but we don't make it public. So
Until
Thanks a
right
lot.
now, Gamer
Thanks,
Hole
Decky.
exclusive. Aqua FPS Satanist?
He's actually sitting in the middle of
'Cause
a
I played
pentagram
Diablo
on his
2
floor
growing up.
right now.
Yeah.
I don't think the problem is mental health or gun violence. I think it's these fucking Satanist video games. Okay, that's where America's
That game is the
true
devil.
issue
Yeah.
lies.
they're blaming video games, but the mom's like drinking and smoking during pregnancy, and then she's like, "Goddamn
Yeah.
video games."
Yeah. Or just like fucking sitting there binge watching Netflix for,
Yeah, and-
for their
and-
entire life.
How
And
can you
not
how can you play
providing-
video games for
What a
how can you play
waste
video
of
games
time.
for 2 hours? Now come watch whatever Housewives with
And
me.
proceeding to not provide their child with mental health care when their kid asks for it, and then wondering why their kid grew up to be like fucking neurotic and depressed.
Yeah.
Wow, it's a mystery.
You're fine. Stop playing those games and come watch the Real Housewives with your mother. Oh God.
X is awake, everyone, just so everyone knows.
I did
He
see
just messaged me.
Rios.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Let's all pick
Good morning,
one more
Hex.
game from E3 that we are somewhat hyped about. I'm taking Stalker 2.
Oh fuck yeah, Stalker 2
Yeah,
looks
I
sick.
forgot about that one.
pumped. I'm
Yeah.
super pumped. I don't like single player games, but man,
Dude,
I play
when he
like
was
one a year.
when he was going around looking for anomalies and he was like throwing little chiclets or little
Mhm.
beads out to try to find it, and then the probe would like probe where he threw that little wireless thing. That was fucking sick.
Listen,
That was really cool.
single player games, you gotta be careful which ones
No,
you
it's got
choose.
multiplayer.
Mhm.
No. What does it?
Yeah.
Is it like co-op?
Like
or is
co-op?
I don't know. It just showed in the bottom right like a multiplayer functionality.
Maybe like a little like just PvP thing. That would be really cool.
I only know that
on,
because Junker showed me.
Maybe
I'm not holding my breath on that. You
It's
got
exactly
Tarkov for
like
that. That's
Tarkov.
what Tarkov is. Yeah.
Yeah. Tarkov basically like took Stalker and was like, hey, all the objects are like the same. It's crazy. But yeah. Single player games like can be so much fun. You just got to make sure you don't pick a stupid one to put that time into. It's just like, investing in like a TV show. The same kind of thing. You just gotta you gotta get those good ones because some of them are real like shitty, like real shitty. But the good ones, the great ones, those really are right on target.
I told you guys
they are
how
great.
I've watched 8 seasons of Survivor this month.
Yes,
you told us you started watching it. Yeah, and I think
I'm
you got
about
through
to be
3
on season
seasons.
9. I'm trying to get through it before I have to pay another month of Paramount Plus.
God damn it! I hate all these streaming platforms.
Because who the fuck watches Paramount Plus?
Exactly.
Does anyone have cable anymore? Really?
No. No.
I haven't had
Gross.
cable for like 5 years.
I actually pay for YouTube TV. That way I can watch my everything cable.
I've been telling my parents
cable.
for years, cut your fucking... they have a home phone. Does anybody even have a home phone? Like...
Yes.
No.
Old people.
Exactly.
My parents have one, you know.
Yeah, I've been telling them for years, like, get rid of your home phone. They finally got rid of it. And I was like, you don't even need cable. Like, what do you... You stream everything now. Cable, home phones, dead. Just a dying breed. It's when all these old people die, home phones and cable television are going to go with them.
My dad installed a new like Ring and like an alarm system that's all like wireless and stuff. He loves it. It's his favorite thing to talk about. He always goes, hey, look at this. And he'll like show me like a bird flying by his Ring or something. I got a notification. Yeah. Hey, look at this. A deer walked by.
My parents.
Aqua's dad's one of my favorite people, dude.
Yes,
everyone loves my dad. I mean, he's pretty. Yeah, everybody likes him a lot.
Hey,
I told Sam like some stories about him. Yeah. Hey, check this out. He loves
Dad,
that
it's
shit.
A bird. Dude, my parents they bought a little house for my sister to live in while she was going to school, and then immediately sold it when she finished going to school, so she wouldn't have to pay rent. And they made money on it because, houses are getting more expensive. While they had the house, my sister kept complaining about like sounds in the attic, right?
Mm-hmm.
My dad went out and bought a Ring doorbell and fucking installed it in the attic so he could like watch in the attic. And he did the same thing. I went over to his house and he's like, hey, look at this. And there's just a bunch of fucking raccoons in the attic.
But your dad bought a doorbell, not just like a camera?
No, he bought a Ring doorbell.
The Ring turns on. Yeah, the Ring is a camera and it turns on.
Well, no,
moving.
I know what the Ring thing is, but I'm saying like they also just have like, Wi-Fi enabled security cameras that you can use.
It was like old person logic. He was like,
yeah. That's just making sure I was getting that right. That's
like,
awesome.
Ring doorbell, auto detect motion. Ring doorbell, go in attic, see raccoon.
In case someone needs to also ring the bell from the
ghost, you can be like, "Hey, I'm here."
You wake up at midnight to your phone ringing, and it's like doorbell alert.
That is such old dad logic. Hey, I got one of these on my door. I'll just put the same thing in my daughter's attic. Dude, when there's so many better options for that.
When he did it, I was like, Dad, Ring and like there's like Wise and Simply Safe. And
you can do your whole
like web like wireless IP cameras you could get. And he was like, but the doorbell works. I was like,
he's got a point.
Yeah, you're right.
The doorbell's probably so much more expensive.
It's got
too.
like a wide-angle lens on it, and
but
it works.
Doorbell.
So what he did was like he watched it until the raccoons left during the day or something, and then he called me, and we rushed over there and boarded up the attic so they couldn't fucking get in there anymore. It was a long day.
Z-Chum's got time to do this shit.
I've been watching the raccoons all morning. They're gone. Let's
the
go.
raccoons have left. It's time.
The eagle is left.
Yeah, that was interesting. I don't know what he did. I guess he's got 2 of those now.
Zachary, the raccoons are gone.
It's a single text message. It's time.
Yeah.
With the raccoon emoji.
God, that's such a dad thing.
Yeah.
My friend's dad bought a BB gun because there's this one squirrel.
Oh god, that's like Orby
Like,
who
we
bought the
hang
gun,
out,
who
like,
bought
outs-
the BB gun to get the
Yeah.
skunk, and then he just
Yeah, like
never
Orby.
could.
Orby's like that too. He's.
I went
Orby
over to
bought
my
a
dad's
BB
house
gun
and he
for
had a
skunks.
Red Ryder BB gun for the same reason. For like getting varmint shooting when they
The squirrels are
He
all
had
over
a-
the deck. So stupid. Like if you shoot one squirrel, another one won't show up the next fucking day. Like doing the same squirrel shit.
he has they've got
funny.
like these little they planted grapes. You know those grapes that have like pits in them?
Yeah.
Like real
Yeah,
grapes,
I don't
like
like- I don't
Concord
like those.
grapes or whatever they
I
are.
like fake grapes.
They planted like a little grapevine. They've got this little. My mom and dad have this little grapevine they have next to the house, and this like fat ass raccoon will like sit on top of it, and like my mom went outside by the pool one day. She's like, Jerry, stop spitting the fucking grape seeds all over the pool concrete. And he's like, I'm not doing it. What do you mean? And and the next day there's this like fat ass raccoon like spitting out seeds and eating the grapes. So he bought a Red Ryder BB gun to fucking shoot it and make it stop.
The Red Ryder BB gun? That won't
Yeah, I
do
know.
shit. That'll just like annoy the raccoon. It'll get hit with a pellet and be like, ow. Like
It'll like look at the guy shooting them and like keep eating.
my friend shot me with one of those. It doesn't even go through your skin.
Well, you shoot a squirrel in the
hurt.
head, it could like knock it out. But yeah, most of those things aren't gonna give a fuck.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want to. I don't know if I want to like kill a squirrel. I just want to like hurt it and make it go away. Like, right?
Yeah.
Well, squirrels, you
Well,
just
they'll
you get
probably
a cat.
come back even if it
Yeah, I
gets
don't
shot
think
with a
they're gonna
BB.
lose.
Like, yeah. They're not like, they're like food. And then like
No, what you
something
do-
goes, ow, they'll leave for an hour and come back and eat the food again. Like,
No, what you do is you trap it in a live trap, and then you go to your enemy's house, and then drop it off at your enemy's house.
Why
That's
the
just
fuck
what
are
you
there
do.
so many squirrels in my backyard?
where did this fat
I-
raccoon come from?
Back when I was a teenager, I lived in this like neighborhood, and they had it was raccoons. There was a raccoon problem at some houses, and they put out live traps. And I was like 15, and I like animals, and I learned about it. So I would wake up really early in the morning, and I'd go free all the raccoons. And it wasn't like a long time. I didn't free like hundreds of raccoons. I'm not like a raccoon savior. It was like 2, but
Be free,
Yeah.
my children, go!
I just remember I saw like the traps. I asked what they were, and like they were like, yeah, the raccoon. I saw like, not on my watch.
Mr. Dekie has a little cape and like the little, he has a little thing, and he's like the
Yeah,
raccoon
yeah,
man
like
with the R.
I look like a raccoon.
Like from South Park. Raccoon guy.
The savior of the raccoons, Dekie.
Mm-hmm.
And now Dekie lives in trash. It's what a
Yeah, wow, that's
What a
weird.
full
I
circle.
mean, it's a pretty nice apartment now.
He used to live in trash.
Changes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dekie, that trash like
photo.
lifestyle that you used to like
Yeah, that was
envelop like your first
lifestyle,
apartment, like that fit the narrative, and then your last one's a little nicer, and now this one you got beautiful light, you got some nice furniture, like got a nice kitchen. I'm
still
sorry,
a trash human being though.
Right? Yeah, you're trash on the inside, but Tanya's made you live in slightly better.
Yeah, you're not cooking orange chicken on the floor with a hot plate anymore. You got like a stove back there.
Not quite.
Yeah,
maybe passed onto the sidewalk after drinking 4 Locos on the weekend, but the living environment has improved.
Yeah. He's making a fire in his living room just to cook his breakfast.
Well, that's what happens when you move in.
You got to make some sacrifices in a relationship. There's got to be movement on both sides.
Not everybody likes to live in garbage.
Zechum, do we have questions?
Yeah, so we're going to transition now to filming our members only episode where we do have questions from members. If you've enjoyed the Gamer Hole, consider becoming a member so you can ask us personal, intimate questions, and we'll answer them. Every question on the Gamer Hole, members only, After Dark special.
Also, one extra podcast a week. Whole,
that's 4
so
a month if you
we're going to go film that now. Thank you so much for watching the Gamer Hole.
Such a shitty transition out. We're in the middle of a conversation.
we were done. You're the one who took us into this, Dekie. What do you mean?
I know. I was the one that was all like questions, but
we do the questions on the other one, Dekie.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Not on this one.
Well, now the viewers are intrigued.
Well, good. We got them hooked.
Well, good. They can
know where to find it.
Yeah. Plus, it's been an hour, so we do have to wrap up.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching the Gamer Hole.
Bye.
we appreciate you being here. Now enjoy this incredible outro by one of the 4 of us. Who knows which one it's gonna be? Oh, hey, it's me, Zechum. Thank you for watching the Gamer Hole. We appreciate it. If you'd like to support the Gamer Hole further, there's a little join button down below, right below the video, right there. Check it out. It gets you access to an extra video every week, a secret members only video, as well as priority commenting, and access to a Gamer Hole live stream we're gonna do every month or 2. So if you want to support the channel, by no means do you have to, but the option is there. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next Gamer Hole.